And top story of the day is about Centre forming an interministerial panel to coordinate probe into allegations of money laundering, tax violations and illicit foreign funds for several Gandhi family members who are controlling the trusts. A special director of Enforcement Directorate will lead this high-powered probe panel. According to sources, CBI will investigate violations under the Foreign Regulations Act. The IT department will probe the tax violations and the ED meanwhile will investigate money laundering charges as well. The panel will investigate allegations against several Gandhi family members possibly controlling the trusts like Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust and Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust as well. Last month, the Bharatiya Janata Party leaders alleged, remember, a link between China and these trusts accused of receiving funds. BJP President JP Nadda had led that attack, alleging the money being received in PM National Receive Fund between 2005 to 2008 was diverted to Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. Even Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad jumped in, accusing the trust of getting funding from both the Chinese government and the Chinese embassy in the country.
Rajiv Gandhi Foundation took hefty donations from major Indian corporates और लोगों के लिए गरीबी का नारा लगाते रहे, लेकिन कॉर्पोरेट्स के साथ बड़े डोनेशंस लिए गए और बड़े डोनेशंस के जगह पर हेफ्टी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स दिए गए। एक तरफ से पैसे लिए गए और उसी माध्यम से उनके इन्फ्लुएंस से हेफ्टी डोनेशंस भी लिए गए और हेफ्टी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स भी दिए गए। ये मेरा छठा प्रश्न है।
जब कांग्रेस की तरफ से सरकार के खिलाफ लद्दाख में चीनी हमला के बारे में हम लोग आवाज उठाए थे, आलोचना किया था, तब सरकार को यह लगा कि कांग्रेस पार्टी की बोली बंद करना जरूरी है, लेकिन सरकार को यह अच्छा नहीं लगा। तो चलो इंदिरा गांधी फाउंडेशन, राजीव गांधी फाउंडेशन के खिलाफ जांच पड़ताल किया जाए, छानबीन किया जाए। कांग्रेस पार्टी के खिलाफ इतना गुस्सा क्यों है आप लोगों को पता नहीं।
The trade deficit between China and India because of all this lobbying by the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation after they received a bribe from the Chinese embassy and the way they comprehensively campaigned for free flow of FTA in all respects showed this great rise. कांग्रेस पार्टी जवाब दे कि चीन के साथ इतना प्रेम क्यों मर गया था कि पार्टी के साथ एमओयू हो रहा है, राजीव गांधी फाउंडेशन को चाइनीज एम्बेसी पैसे दे रही है और आपके द्वारा इंडो चाइना के एक स्पेशल स्टडी की जा रही है।
The Rajiv Gandhi Foundation has nothing to add, nothing to fear, because you have all the yantras and tantras and you can ask every question and every inquiry. Beauty is that these lovely questions like ninth schedule exemptions, like blue-eyed, sanctified holy cows, don't get asked of Vivekananda Foundation. They don't get asked of overseas friends of BJP Foundation. They don't get asked of India Foundation. For that matter, they don't get asked in much larger quantums of money from the RSS.
अमित शाह जी ने राजीव गांधी ट्रस्ट, इंदिरा गांधी ट्रस्ट, सबका इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो रहा है। ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन पिछले 6 साल में आपने क्यों नहीं किया? आज जब राहुल गांधी कांग्रेस पार्टी सवालात पूछ रही है तो उनको डराने और धमकाने की कोशिश की जा रही है। क्या यही लोकतंत्र है? ऐसा लगता है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के तमाम नेता दूध में धुले हैं और विपक्ष के तमाम नेता गुनाहगार हैं।
I'm now joined by my colleague Anand Patel. Anand, this is a huge political story, but the fact is, on what basis is either the government, the ministers are alleging that there is any link in the trail that they are planning to now investigate against the Gandhi family?
Well, Pooja, you see, initially when the BJP leveled these allegations against the Congress party on the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, it was appearing as if this is just a counter allegation to what the Congress party was doing as far as the China policy of the BJP government was concerned. But now with an interministerial probe being ordered, it appears that the entire issue has taken a very serious turn. And now, because of this, the Congress has, strike back at the BJP, calling the decision as malified, illegal and arbitrary. The Congress party is saying that they have nothing to hide. All the information which the BJP leaders are putting out is already there on the website of the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, and all the trusts which donated money, including the amount which was donated and the year, all these data are there in the public domain. So what is the BJP bringing out new information? The Congress party is also challenging that the claim which is made by the BJP leaders that contracts were given out to the companies in lieu of donations, this cannot be proved. And the Congress party has truckload of evidences in their favor. Therefore, they have challenged the BJP government to go on ahead with any probe they would like. Now, coming on to the Rajiv Gandhi Foundations and the donations, the Congress party is stating very clearly that the money it received from the Chinese embassy was allocated for a study to study on the trade between India and China. And also the money which was received from the under the PM National Relief Fund, that was also allocated to the tsunami relief work in Andaman. So nothing is hidden as far as the Rajiv Gandhi Trust is concerned. Also the Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust, which the government wants to probe. So clearly the Congress party is challenging virtually the BJP government to go on with the probe, and they are saying that they cannot prove any wrongdoing.
And perhaps the safest bet, Anand, will be only for the Congress party to be able to put it all in public domain so that it is all clear. And please keep tracking. That's a huge story. So there are 10 questions specifically that have been asked to the Gandhis and the trust that they are part of. We have compiled those 10 questions for you. And this is primarily being asked by the BJP and the government. Question number 1. Why did Rajiv Gandhi Foundation accept money from the Chinese government? Question number 2. And this, remember, the question number 1 is the most important. This is where the link started. Question 2. Why did the Congress weaken our economic position by entering East Asia after? Question number 3. What is the relationship between the Congress and the Communist Party of China? That's primarily that is being asked since the standoff has started. Question 4. How much influence and Chinese agencies have had in India using the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation? That's a huge allegation that's being made. Question number 4. Why was the money diverted from PMNRF, which is the PM Relief Fund, to Rajiv Gandhi Foundation from 2005 to 2008? And then question number 6. Were hefty contracts being given to corporates in return as a quid pro quo for donations to the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation? Question number 7. Why was a congressman's company auditing the Prime Minister National Relief Fund? Question number 8. How did Rajiv Gandhi Foundation get the Jawahar Bhavan as its office? And question number 9. Why did Rajiv Gandhi Foundation donate money to the Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust? All sorts of links that are being made. And final question number 10. Why did Rajiv Gandhi Foundation accept donation even from Mehul Choksi, remember, who for now is seen as an absconding businessman? So these are the 10 questions that have been asked to the Gandhi.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.